Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to the Samaritan Paradox. So, we did the chapter 1 of the story and one assumes now we need to talk to the daughter and see what she gets out of that so that we can move forward. No reply. Interesting. Well, are we supposed to talk to Magnus? Or
Magnus here.
Hey, it's me.
Ord, my friend.
I gotta go. Take care.
wow,
Take care, mate.
the whole conversation didn't connect to anything. Let's look at the fish tank. So I'm a little confused because unless there was something in one of the books in the library or one of these pictures or something else, like I don't get the code here. It seems like there was a repetition of 3. There was some information we got. We picked up some brimstone for no reason. Maybe there's something in this box that makes sense. Maybe there's something in the map. Maybe there's something in the library. It's a book about riddles. Well, we clearly did chapter 1. So maybe we can just now go to the cabin, which has been teased to us for a while. Maybe it's time to visit the island on Fardo. I don't like how that just worked and just allowed us to do it. I also don't like that there have been many instances so far where things have not been allowed to interact with just because the game isn't ready for us to have a clue for it or a reason to interact with things. Kiosk is closed. Ferry tickets. Let's look at the moped. Let's see, a convenience store, a sign. Fardo Church Hall closed. There's a road, and there's... Let's go to the store first. Seems like there might be 2 different directions we can go. It's closed now. Okay, everything's closed. The game is being kind of nice to us, I suppose, because it's telling us we can't go to places we shouldn't be able to go to yet. And I imagine we might be able to go to them later. So, the sun is now set. So let's look at the mailbox. It's empty. Still gotta do a little bit of pixel hunting. Just to make sure there's not something. Like the cabin, the door. Obviously, but we don't want to accidentally miss something important. It's locked. We don't have to worry about that, though we have the key. But this is really just a small scene, and remember this game said there were 60 scenes like this. And I would have expected more. Calendar is resting on a shelf, has a nice decorative cover. So we take that calendar. Decorative cover of what? I walked with my cane from dusk to dawn. First I wandered from wonder through all that I've gone asunder. Second I roamed the writers of Revelation, but didn't stay for damnation. Third, I helped an ancient hero with his tasks. You don't decline when a hero asks. Lastly, I strolled from sea to sea, missing no note losing no key. Okay, C to C is probably the piano. Play the piano from C to letter C, losing no key. Wander to wander, though all but one have gone asunder. Wonder to wonder, that's wonders of the world. So we'll have to find a book about the 8 wonders of the world or whatever, how many number there are, and then roam from the writers of Revelation, but then stay for the damnation. So 4 horsemen, and then I helped an ancient hero in this task. You don't decline when the hero asks. Let's see, let's turn this over. Go to the next page. It's walking related. The cover is here, but the rest of this is just scribbles, except for the last date. So let's look at the last date. This is the day he died. It says rather calm morning, but strong currents in the northeast. Alright. Tidy bed. Let's open the chest. This isn't a game where we're gonna take damage or die by making mistakes, so we might as well. So we need a keyhole and a combination. And so unless this key, which I don't even have, yeah, we're not opening the net yet. Chessboard mounted on a sturdy stone table. Interesting, there are 8 white queens on the board. So we saw a book that asked about 8 white queens on the board that couldn't attack each other. And let's see, this constellation. Where did all these constellations come from? They came from, I guess, during chapter 1. So, Chimera, Harpy. I think Harpy is it. Yeah, it's gotta be Harpy. Can't be Manicore. Can't be Minotaurus. Can't be Unicorn. So Harpy is what we want to leave this on. And then we'll see if we can actually do this. Let's get kind of just a rough estimate. You have one that's 4 down, then an L shape, then an L shape, then an L shape. And let's start with that. So that is there, and then that is there, then that is there, and then that is there. You're starting to kind of see why you would have knights in a chess game. Next one is 2 down, 1 back, and then an L shape, then an L shape, and then an L shape again. Yeah. So here, and then here, and then here. I may have to move everything a little bit further over, because clearly this was supposed to be 1 block this way. And is that the right move? That is the space. Has everything in the right place. Now the question is, where do you put the Black King? This piece has come loose. It turns out to be a key. Oh, so I imagine I just solved it by putting in the constellation and got the key out of there. I imagine you wouldn't have been able to pick that up. But it's kind of a shame that they didn't script it, so you had to do that first. There's some sort of lens fixed in front distorting the view. Jonatan created his own star sky. Hold the left mouse button and direct the telescope. Press escape to stop using the telescope. And again, I feel like we may have missed something. It's already zoomed in, so we probably need to zoom out. And we probably need to exit. Come on, game. Let's look at the typewriter and try to use it. Look at the binders. Alright, so this is actually kind of just 3 puzzles at the same time. And this is a harpy again, so you have to just match everything. And it wouldn't be too difficult to just brute force the combination. It would only be 1 out of 100. So getting the constellation information was important. We're looking for Harpy again, which is kind of an S-shaped constellation. So zoom out, and I believe that is here. So zoom in, and we'll head this direction. Is that it? No. Is that it? I think I'm probably a little too high. This isn't the best way to deal with something like this. Not a lot of extra stars either. So zoom out. I think we might be somewhere around here. And so I need to move upward. Right, here's a good marker. This puts us right here, so we need to move a little up and to the left. Here we go. Four, 8 seems to be the right thing. But it also seems to reset and intentionally reset after you've done this. And that's pretty slow. So 1 here and 5 there. Use the key in the keyhole. Something moving inside the chest. What's in this? Oh, the secret compartment was moving, not like an animal. Just opened in a rather unexpected way. There's a bunch of tourist brochure and business cards on the bottom of the chest. Interesting. It's completely empty now. So, let's look at this. Tourist brochure is various bunkers and other military remnants on the island. One of the bunkers on the map has been encircled. We should be easy to find. Jonatan has written something on the backside. My daughter, you must enter the dragon's lair. This is one way. Note added. But they didn't bother to animate that. It's a business card for Jorgen Anderson, journalist, and his telephone number. The backside says, give him what he wants to continue the hunt. Don't give up, my dear daughter. And I don't think there's anything else to do in this room except for go to sleep. Let another day go by. Day 3. Now maybe I just blew the game because I did that, but I don't think it'd be that mean either. Let's go look in the mailbox. It would be rather cruel that just moving to the next day missed something. And leave. So we can go to the bunker or to the port. Let's see if we can get in there. In the bunker. This bunker is one of many networks of military strategic sites constructed during the war. Blah blah blah. They were all emptied and sealed with concrete after World War II, but the bunkers remain landmarks on the island. Although never used in combat, they were fully operational for several decades, used for storage, bomb shelters, and even anti-aircraft batteries, etc., etc. If these bunkers were so great, I wonder why Sweden never used them. Say, fighting the Nazis or something useful. It's blocked by a large chunk of cement, so we're going to have to figure out either a way of blowing it up, or like how would Jonatan have gotten in there? There's an old sundial imprinted on the cement slab under the snow. Supposed to use a paper knife in this? So we're not ready for this puzzle. Is there anything else on this screen? Yep, doesn't strike me as we're ready. How do we leave? Here's a problem. As I get closer to the point where I think I'd be able to leave, the game pops up the menu. I guess I have to walk down this way. There's a downhill. So another scene. And here we have a ship. Large fishing ship. There is a wall. There is Wyvern exports. A bit excessive. I wonder if the dragon's lair could be this place. Wyvern is a kind of dragon, if I'm not mistaken. Interesting. That makes more sense. Makes a lot more sense than trying to blow your way into a military bunker.
Welcome to Wyvern Exports. How can I help you?
Oh, I'd like to visit your company, please.
Do you have an appointment?
I guess not. Can I make an appointment?
With whom exactly?
Sorry, I changed my mind. Bye.
So we've got more information now. But we probably also need to make some phone calls. Let's go back to the port. Let's see. Let's double check that this guy isn't from... No, this guy's a journalist. Kiosk is closed. Moped. The church hall is open. But I guess we can go in there. Let's go in the convenience store first. Though. I don't know what I'm exactly expecting. Groceries, notes. Have you seen my cat? It's called Maja and it has a pink nose. Are all the notes the same? Apparently so. So maybe I'm just going to talk to the grocer and get some information. More advertisements. Solving a crossword puzzle. I probably could help him with that. That seems gameplay-like.
Oh, hello.
So, how's business?
Business? Good, I guess. Are you new to this village? I haven't seen you around. And I see everyone here.
Yeah, I'm just a visitor.
Interested in hiring a boat? Maybe go diving. I have a diving center at the other side of the island.
Diving now? It's freezing.
I know. That's why I have to run this shop during the winter.
I see.
Let's ask him about some things. Important things, like the bunker.
There are plenty of bunkers and military remnants scattered across the islands. They were sealed with concrete long ago, though.
And Wyvern experts?
That's a local fishing company. They export vast amounts of fish, judging by the size of their boat and how often they come and go. I kind of know Stig, the owner. He really made it prosperous and grow after he took over the firm from his father. It is a hectic life, though. He always seems very stressed, and he never stops to talk to anyone.
So we now know the name of the owner. Stig, which is interesting. Ask for money. Ask about Jonatan.
Bergwall, the island's only celebrity. Unless you count certain minor players in the field of tourism and boat rentals, of course. My diving courses are rather famous. A veritable Renaissance man. He dabbled in science, astronomy, art, and above all, writing. He would always stop to chat for a bit. Granted, of course, he wanted to discuss topics that interested him, which was mainly corrupt politicians and, things like that.
And asking him about, like, the first chapter or constellations probably doesn't matter. We can ask about Sara. He probably doesn't know anything. Does he know Senye? Does he know Veronica? No, of course not. PhD thesis. Nope. So I think we're good.
My pleasure, mate.
Let's now go into the church hall and see what we can find here. Cozy community room is coldly lit and not very cozy. Saint. Another saint with a saintly finger gesture. books. Religious folios, calfskin, half-bound, some rare old Bibles. Carpe diem, seize the day. We have a businessman. Could this be Stig? And could this be the wolf? Let's see. Let's see what else is over here. A big modern Bible. So, for the Revelation part, we could maybe figure out the key. So we've got a private entrance. Appears the church thanks its sponsors presented for their generous support of the church. Stig Dahlbeck, owner of Wayne Wyvern Expert, and the nervous looking guy in the suit over there. So now we know. So we've now figured out that is Stig. Can we go in here? Door's locked. You have no business in the church. Easy enough. So let's talk to the waitress first. And the bell.
Hi there.
Hello.
So, what's going on in here?
Not much. Still half an hour to service. After that, some people will probably want some coffee. New to the island, are ya?
Yes, I'm just visiting a relative, you could say. Is this where people socialize here on Fardo?
Well, not only here. You will often run into people you know at the supermarket.
Who's the man in the suit?
Who's the man in the suit?
That's Stig. He's one of the regulars. He comes almost once a week.
He looks rather posh.
He owns Wyvern, a very successful fishing company on the island. He enjoys flaunting his wealth, I can tell you that.
So, he's a regular churchgoer?
Nah, he just comes here to talk to the priest before. He rarely stays for the ceremony. By the way, when he paid for his coffee, he forgot this book on the counter. Would you do me a favor and give it back to him? He must have been pretty stressed.
Sure.
So, do we have anything else to really ask her? Ask her about the bunkers, ask about Wyvern exports, but most of this is unimportant stuff.
Those bunkers. It's a good thing they closed them completely. Some people are fascinated by those old military remnants, but I just find them eerie. They're a fishing company located on the island.
I'm still liking the music here.
Enterprise, but it's grown a lot over
Subtle,
the years. That Stig is
yet
one heck of an entrepreneur.
varied enough so that it's not boring or annoying.
Yes, he owned a cabin here. Some say his best masterpieces were written on this island. I read some of the detective stories, rather exciting. But to be honest, whenever it got too political, I couldn't be bothered. You could talk with the shop owner. He knows a bit about everyone here.
But nobody remembers his wife. We could ask for rent money. Nope, no help
You're
from the
welcome,
church.
honey.
As far as rent money, let's look at this Latin book. It's a book, Latin for Learners. I'm taking out the bookmark. It's a fax letter Stig used it as a bookmark. Let's take a closer look. My son, I'm happy you're appreciating our service. If you find other suitable candidates, you know what we say. Know your Job. Know your job or know your Job. 42/6/1984. So is this a cult thing, or Did I just realize that it was Job instead of Job too easily? I guess I could be wrong, but I bet I'm not. Maybe know your job refers to the book of Job. That would explain the weird date. It's the end. It's the chapter and verse. Let's see. Job 42:6. I despise myself and repent in dust and ashes. A useful phrase, perhaps? Ah, it's like a secret society that you give the symbol to them. So, when I talk to Stig over here, I might convince him I'm a member of his secret society. He might let me onto the ship, onto the Wyvern area, and we might find the next piece of the book. And if all of that does work out, then the only thing that's a little confusing is this part. But I could probably just ignore that and see if it comes up later. Everything else, there are items here that we haven't used, like the mini fan and the penknife and the pint glass. Again, those might just be items that come up later, or they might just be red herrings. But I think we're making pretty good progress, and I'm pretty happy with it. Let's see. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.